It was 2 days after Thanksgiving, and this girl from Tinder hit me up, and she's like, come over. And of course I did. So I'm sitting there. She invites me over. She sits me down on this oversized beanbag that she had. First red flag. Then she was like, hey, what's up? Okay, so mind you, dude, like I said, I was like a day or two after Thanksgiving. So I'm eating Thanksgiving leftovers, and I'm having Thanksgiving leftover farts and everything. I mean, it's bad. So I get to her house. I'm laying on the beanbag. She starts topping me up. And then I'm like, okay, this is normal. This is cool. And I start pushing on her head. Come on, baby. Let's go deeper. And she goes like this, takes my hands, bah, bah. And she goes, that's the funny thing about guys. Grabs my legs. They always think they're in control. And fucking throws my legs. I mean, I'm telling you like this. She was like, and I was like, ma'am, what are we doing? And she just started eating my fucking ass, bro, just going to town on that shit. And I didn't shower. I mean, nothing, man. And I'm telling you, that was probably the kinkiest experience I ever had. Anyways, dog, I gotta go. I'll see y'all later.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but sometimes you gotta learn to let go. You ain't gotta go through all this. Get up and get out of them relationships. Like,
why are you here, bro?
Why you worrying about him? You need to find you somewhere to go now.
That's right. Sometimes you gotta walk away. Ain't no need to go through all
and
that.
take your cat too.
Fuck crypto. You don't need anxiety. Before you bought the bullshit fantasy coin, your life was good. But then you made some money and became greedy. Now the bullshit coin is fucked. And nobody can tell you when it is going to be unfucked. Even the motherfucker who convinced you to buy the bullshit coin, who told you that it is going to be the next big thing, that motherfucker is nowhere to be found. You are on your own. And all you can do is cry about it in the shower. And hope and believe that your bullshit coin will go up in price again. So that you can sell it and make some money and buy some more. And then get fucked all over again. That is crypto.
What up, y'all? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? DJ Bomber, man's back. Yeah, man. Yeah. What they say? Back like I never left. Crypto money, what's up? Yeah, we here. We here like we never left. We here like we never left. I got nothing going on right now, so I just figured, well, I got a lot going on as always, but I'm saying like nothing really to talk about. Nothing really to talk about except the same thing. Been talking about for quite a while. I'm understanding now that it's pushing to the Halloween date. Be Weezy in the building. Yes, sir. Back like I never left. Yeah. I'm understanding this Halloween date is quickly approaching, and we're gonna see what it does. We're gonna see what comes out of that. Either way, life is gonna continue. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what I mean by either way, either a decision is made, in my opinion, or they adjourn it, push it back, keep pushing the goalposts back, because they're not ready for the real. They're not ready. They're not ready to create precedent, right? They're just not. The powers that be are just too scared, you know? They say they speculate, meaning people in the community speculate and say, RH isn't going to be in the building. So someone's just going to have to tell them overall, don't get scammed, man. I'm the giving tree. I don't work for you. You want to see something done, you do it. Don't get scammed, man. I birthed a lot of builders. A lot of these builders right now, they're backstabbing bad people. They're bad people. They're not huge. They think they're huge in their brain, but they're not. All they're trying to do is scam you. Right? He birthed a lot of builders, man. All you guys that, you out here talking about RH Maxis don't like. Why, it's the same talk still. One thing I could say, those of us who just been unwavered, it didn't matter. We just didn't give a F. What's going on? Salute to y'all, man. For whatever it's worth, right? We didn't care. We didn't care what you got going. LaDaniel Moore, I see you, man. I see you. Hope you're doing well too, man. Hope everybody here is doing well. Like, it's 2024. Yes. Oh, you already know, B Weezy. You already know. People, when they gonna stop complaining? You know what? You know what's the best thing about the whole thing? Worry. People need to worry. Why are people talking? They see I'm building with the people. They want to keep talking. They see I'm building with y'all and they want to talk it. And so it never fails. Yeah, people are complaining. Worry when they stop complaining about maxis. That's when folks need to really, you know what I'm saying, be concerned, like, oh, wait, oh, what's going on? No, let them talk. Let them spin their tongues around like a wheel talking about maxis. It doesn't matter. I didn't know maxis had so much power, y'all. Where, we rent so much real estate in the minds of these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just incredible to me. I've always said this. If you're creating something that's helping others and yourself without rugging people, do y'all. Why should you care what a little old me think? It doesn't matter. What I say don't make what I eat don't make you shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's what it is. People still to this day. Oh, of course, man. That's the power. When you recognize power, it's respected. But some people are jaded, conflicted, even envious, and don't understand how, people could continue to be maxis in this space and in this time. And that's just like, they just use that term to separate from the whole. Meanwhile, we're all in the same situation. We're dealing with cryptocurrency. However we flip it and bounce it, we're like human beings living in the same life, right? May not be that we have our own personal walks and journeys, but we're living in the same existence that we recognize among all of us. Like, these people try to separate and say, no, you're black. No, you're white. No, you from, have some Hispanic descent. You're from somewhere in Asia. You don't count. Oh no, the cradle of civilization. This is where you come from. Oh no, man, you from the motherland, and this, they try to separate with these terms. Meanwhile, everybody's here to try to make money and not get rugged. Who's in the mood to wake up, deal with cryptocurrency, and get fleeced? No, who? What have we seen time and time again to this day? You know, like, and then this is the thing. Now people are talking about the folks that did the sacrifice part. Now they're talking about it. Now you got people in the community calling out some of these sacrifice parts, and then they're doing it in weak, subversive ways. Some of them are direct, but many are now just saying things without identifying names. Now, why are you talking about it now? Is because many of the claims folks like myself had, right, and others with similar views were factual. What did you create that's going to help the system thrive and flourish? What did you create that's going to put money in everyone's pockets? What are you creating that's going to enrich everyone's lives? Nothing more to nothing more to talk about. You could flip it and bounce it, dress it however you want. But that's what we're here for. I'd like to believe I don't lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have no time to get on the internet and create stories for the sake of creating stories and lies. Number one, I'm too grown for that. Number two, I don't have the interest in doing that. So yes, a lot of people I saw who came into this community 3 years ago have since switched sides, switched opinions, did other things, and they don't align with what I got going on or what I believe or what I think. And you know what? That's okay. That's all right. What I find weird is the back talk, like the negative, oh no, you're brainwashed. You're waiting for Sag Daddy to make some things happen and all this stuff. And what are y'all waiting for? They'll be quick to tell you you're waiting for Sag Daddy. What are you waiting for though? A decentralized Sag Mammy to do something for you? What are you waiting for? You're waiting for people to come into these markets and buy up these coins so everyone can make money. That's what everybody's waiting for. Someone to buy new, keep buying, new people to come in, new. One of the hardest things in crypto, I've said this before and it still rings true today. If you can't keep people interested in buying these coins, is a wrap. I don't care what anyone has going on, because everybody experiences hype cycles. The only difference is the length of the cycles. But what goes up always comes down, and people what they do a lot of times is they launch after launch after launch to keep the momentum going, because people lose interest real quick. This is ADHD. Not only degenerate behavior, but it's attention deficit behavior. You can't hold their attention too long in crypto, man. But if you find something that can hold your attention, respect it. But what do you do when most of everything that's out here is garbage? What do you do? What are you supposed to do? Keep quiet? Supposed to not say anything? And let your loved ones, God forbid, somebody you care about comes into this cesspool in these seedy DeFi streets, mess around and get some type, get involved with whatever community, whatever project, whatever coin, token, blah, 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 and they get scammed. How you going to feel when you knew better? If you have a heart, if you have a conscience, if you exhibit some type of empathy, wouldn't you care? I'm saying you'd care. I would. That's why I kind of stopped talking about Yeah, not kind of. I just stopped talking to people about certain with crypto things because most of it just landmines, man. Landmines, explosions waiting to happen. People still waiting for Bitcoin to break new records. Still waiting for Ethereum to move. Everything else is a wing and a prayer. Everything else has to prove itself. If I had a loved one come up to me and say, "Hey, what do you think about such and such coin?" Or that they just straight up got into this crypto thing thinking they're doing something and get hurt. Meanwhile, I mean, I would feel like crap because I've been out here, you know, for years. Yeah, because I have a conscience. A lot of these people in this community do not have a conscience in this space, period. They don't care. It's all about being selfish and greedy. It really is. But then they'll tell you, oh, it's because you don't like build. Nobody cares. You don't like builders and there's builders. You can't stop build people from building. It's not about not liking builders. It's about not supporting grifts. What is so difficult to understand? Not supporting behaviors of people who grift, who scam, who rob, who engage in criminal behavior. It's that simple. That simple. How many other blockchains are out there, right? How many tokens? Too numerous to count. I'm sure people are doing well, doing what they're doing in other areas, other blockchains, other things, other this, other that. That's a win. If you're winning, if you're making money without anyone getting hurt or harmed, why am I gonna be mad at something like that? Because for me, if I'm gonna say like these people here, these people with these petty, nonsensical labels and arguments and weak ad hominems that they've been hurling for since the summer of 2023. Been talking about how toxic RH maxis are. It's just been absolute bullcrap. It's been a ruse to get folks to believe in some type of fake categorization, to label, to create separation, right? To make you feel like, oh, no, those people over there, they can't open, they brainwashed, they can't open their minds, they're narrow-minded. They don't want to see people create, innovate, expand, build, create, develop, program. That's foolishness because you can't stop that from happening. How successful have the Bitcoin maxis been in crypto to date? They've been very unsuccessful. If it was their attempt by being a Bitcoin maxi to shut down every other coin that ever created that's not Bitcoin. That's been a miserable fail. Absolute miserable fail, and will continue to be a miserable fail for every Bitcoin maxi known to man on earth. Miserable fail, because anything outside of Bitcoin is a shitcoin. How's that worked for them? How has that worked for them to date? Besides the numerical value of the coin of Bitcoin, yes, we know it went up millions and millions of X. But were you able to was the narrative so strong and polarizing? Was the gatekeeping so powerful that it kept and no other coins ever existed? No. The exact opposite took place. So that maxi, perspective is a wash. It's BS, folks. But you have people here who come into the space, they have an agenda. They literally want to talk sweet to you to convince you that they deserve your confidence in them, that they deserve your trust. This is what they've done and will continue to do because money is involved. It's not about goodwill. You could have all the good intentions and still be corrupt as fuck. You could be poisoned. Have the best intentions. You started out nice. You started out, with whatever, integrity. You have honor, this and that, and something along the line, the real you comes out, and that's all tainted. And then what happens? It's part of life. You can't stop people from being who they are. Eventually, people won't be able to hold up the act. It's too much work to perform, to act outside of who you are, right? You have to keep up with the lies by creating more lies, and then you get caught up. It's too much work, too much energy. So the minute they start to even feel some vulnerability, and the community and the public sees the holes, we start to expose it, we become vilified. Not as just maxis, as just truth tellers, fact checkers. It's not about maxi. It's about, I'm trying to avoid getting rugged. That's it. you know, I'm a, I'm a cryptocurrency blockchain maxi. Like, I love crypto. Crypto's a part of my life. Until it disappears, it will forever be a part of my life. Period. Right? So these people with these talks, I just like to practice certain strategies that work for me. Those strategies that work for you. That's good for you. They may not work for me, and mine may not work for you. What's the problem? The problem is I'm not singing the tune of someone else who wants me to lend them my trust and my confidence. If I don't sing the tunes that they want to hear, now I'm an enemy. That's just how this has been. Crypto's already difficult enough holding the attention of the people to keep them interested in buying the coins. After they sell, you got to keep people interested to buy. After you sell or you buy, you have to keep new people interested to buy. It's very difficult to do this. Is extremely difficult. People get bored. You got to deal with all of those types of hurdles. And on top of that, you got to deal with weak psychological attempts through the internet. That's why I say it's weak too, because through the internet, once you put your devices, you walk away from your devices, none of this matters. So all they do is they expend so much energy to try to win your confidence, to believe in them more than anything. Believe that they're really trying to save you. And I'm not talking about RH. I'm talking about everybody else. Everybody else who had so much criticism to disparage RH, who started being a believer in what he did and what he was doing. But now you disparage, you claim that now you have a better system and this and that, and you throwing stones to hide your hands, or whatever you built with your hands, you destroying with your feet. And at the same time, you're being public with this, right? You're garnering attention, you're building a following, and what are people gonna do? Listen to you, but you not being responsible enough to understand the power that you're somewhat cultivating online. This is powerful stuff. That's why they call people influencers, because you can affect someone's decision making based on what they're saying, what they say. But if it's coming from a perspective of greed, if it's coming from a perspective of being selfish, this is where you have to understand the warnings, the red flags, right? Like, oh, wait. Everyone is not out here to help you enrich your life financially. We've seen it to date. We've seen it. We've seen it. It's just here. Right now, we're waiting. I think I could be wrong. I see y'all in the chat, man. I see y'all in the chat. Y'all got me rambling, man. DJ and Dougie, bang, 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 bang. B Weezy says, preach. Academaciated. What's going on? 76K functions of a penny. Is it miserable? Exactly. BTC, it's not. It's not miserable. That's a big feat, you know? That's what? 76 million X? Something crazy. Rizology, what's going on, bro? He says, the word God's Arch is going to bring my glasses, man. I still haven't been in. See, I didn't do a donation phase for my glasses. So it's hard. I'm having a hard time reading these messages, you know? And it's because I have a heart. Like, I'm not good in crypto. You got to have, you got to be a wolf in sheep's clothing to be a media person in crypto, man. That's why I don't have a large channel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to have a large channel and stuff like that. I would have dropped the link for my glasses. Well, I'm not going to do that, man. Bizarrogy says, I'm going to try to read this. Don't worry, guys. RH is going to bring $1 billion back to his blockchain probably with every single cycle from here on up. So the RH Maxis are going to win in the end. No other founder could bring in $1 billion. No other founder can bring $1 billion. That's powerful, man. Like, I can't say he's wrong. You know what I'm saying? RH Maxie's got so much power, man. Like, I didn't know we had that much power. I didn't know we had so much power where, in a sense, where we're on the minds of all these people. You moved on, you done went to another chain, you built another community for yourself by launching your own coin, right? More grifts, building all types of grifts and sacks, donations and issues and blah, blah, blah. And anytime they mention some pulse chain, if they're not talking about Richard and how they're not pleased with Richard at all, they veer off to RH Max. I haven't seen, like, that's power, people. I don't think about these people. I don't think about them. Like, huh? Folks will block you for talking the truth, for speaking the truth. Huh? People got paid. People got paid to show projects not Richard Heart related. Same projects they got paid to show have yielded miserable results on Pulse Chain. You not only want to shill and promote, right, on salary, but when things are brought to you, you can't even get in a conversation and be real and transparent with the people. But RH Maxis are toxic, bruh. Huh? Like, make it make sense. These people talk about they don't like social media, but you're a paid social media influencer. Became one easily. You're on salary, you're on the take, and people raise sacrifice funds, you on the payroll. You shilling stuff that got nothing to do with helping people become rich. We trying to be rich over here. It's the truth. And when it's brought to your attention about how lackluster, meager results your project brought, oh, we don't like builders? Look, Look, man. If your project was getting people putting money in everybody's intangible wallets, we'd be having a different conversation. Is that not clear enough? Maybe Richard wouldn't like you anyway because you're competition. Allow his energy to make you better. Like he told, I'm the giving tree. Don't get scammed, man. I don't work for you. It's not your money. I don't work for you. You want to see something done, you do it. Crypto Wonder got scammed, man. I told him in 2019, he didn't believe in Hex. Don't get scammed like Crypto Wonder, man. Y'all feel so threatened, so bothered about him saying he doesn't want to see builders on the chain. Instead of trying to really prove him wrong and be the best builder you can be. Be the best little builder you can be. Be the best little developer, coin founder, maker, designer, programmer you can be, which would be a great, noble task. Be happy and positive about it. You cry. You rally a clique of people or community of people to get angry and bitch and complain about RH and the people who support him, brainwashed, sag daddy foolishness. The scam avoidance will always be present in crypto, especially now more than ever. Now more than ever, with the advent of DeFi within the last few years, how wide open this all is still, wild, wild west. The powers that be still can't control it the way they want to. So they're going to do fear mongering to scare you from getting into DeFi. You create something that's fire, that's so incredible. You don't think you would get kudos? You don't think you would get support? If you're helping the people, which crypto is supposed to be for the people, not the central banks, not governments, not institutions and corporations, not the uber rich and elitists of the world, right? It's not for them. If you could create something that empowers the people and get them rich, do you not think for a second you'd be praised, celebrated, and supported? Of course you would. But people, they adopt this mentality of children, very immature, infantile, on a name call, right? To try to break you and discourage you from saying true to your convictions. Why? They want your money. They want your money. What goes up has to come down and go back up and down again, man. Who wins out the most? Who wins the most? What is it that you're supposed to do in crypto for you to win the most? If you could remember that and understand why you in this motherfucker, why you in this space, you have a great chance, historically speaking, you have a great chance to succeed. Not some fly-by-night project coin launch, donation phase, gifts and grifts, sacks, that's just here for today or here for this year, gone tomorrow, gone for next year, long term, out of the window, no more delayed gratification. It's about feed me today. I'm only living for today and forget tomorrow. None of that works. None of that. That just works for the time being. Let's talk about what's going on a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years, 5, 10 years from now. And why should that be a bad thing? People lost their way. So many people lost their way. And in order to sort of like maybe feel better about themselves, they want other people to support them in losing their way as well. Misery loves company. I don't care what y'all got going on. Because like we always want to talk about, it's a free market. The market will decide. We could do whatever we want to do. So do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Because irrespective of what I think or what anyone thinks, the world's still gonna turn. I don't care if you flat earth, round. I don't believe in none of that. And I believe in the existence. I believe in the round earth globe, whatever. That got nothing to do with nothing. Time will still move forward. The world will still evolve. Life goes on. Regardless of what we think, these blockchains are still gonna operate. Void of our feelings, opinions. That's why all that rhetoric is nonsense to me. Is nonsense. Weak rhetoric too. Weak rhetoric. And they think they're saying something. I've been around, I've been here, so I know what I'm talking about. Many folks can attest to what I'm saying too, and more. Can give more accounts to what I'm saying. They'll say things like, oh, RH Maxis, you're being fake. Because I guarantee you, you have other coins other than RH coin. You damn right. I didn't come into crypto just with RH. What are you talking about? These people are dumb as rocks, bruh. That's the best y'all can do. My goodness, man. We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. You see how the people interrupted me when I'm flowing? Hold on 1 second, people. Hold on 1 second, man. We're not doing that, man. These people crazy, man. How you tell me? These people dumb as rocks, folks. They dumb as rocks. They're trying to tell you they're not. They're trying to tell you they know something more than you. Trying to give you complexity. Meanwhile, everything complex started had simple origins, simple beginnings. Start simple. Move your way up from there, man. Oh, I used to believe in RH. Oh, RH, delayed gratification, 5555, and and Postchain launched, and it was a bad launch, and the first week the bridge was clogged up, and V1 bug, the bug, like the size of a mosquito, the needle was huge, and it got stung, and V2 and PulseX, you can't stake Pulse X, single side. Come on, bruh. Yo, the dude got $2 billion and it was just a copy paste. The whole thing is illegal schmeagle, regal beagle. That's what else we got? What? Huh? What more you got? Oh well, the diamond, the black diamond, my money, with my money. Give me my money. I want my money back. You're not getting it back. Well, 10,000X, it was him who did it. I mean, I got sources that told me, what are you? What are you? Modern day COINTELPRO? What are you? Huh? CIA? Oh no, but I'm the CEO of Google. I know all the network engineers that they told me that don't stake some hex. Don't do that. You don't want to do that. If you do that, you're a fool. Like, what else? The community was mad phony in the beginning anyway, and especially in 2021. It was phony. No, that's real. It was phony because y'all sold, and it's good you sold. You made your money, got retired, got your, you know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't sell if you were staking. So you sold. But at the same time, you telling everybody some 55. Huh? But what else? Well, he disappeared and I think he on the run and yeah. What else? Uh um he don't like builders. What else? What are we talking about? What else? You got any more? No. And then what what are you doing that's better? Oh, meritocracy. This whole first principles and fair launch. I'm gonna do a first principles and fair launch. Your first principle and fair launch talk started where? You don't respect the giving tree. You don't respect the origin. Y'all get on my nerves, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How would you feel if you had to get 11 lawyers to fight this battle? How would you feel if you couldn't afford to get the 11 lawyers to fight? Nobody. Sometimes you gotta put yourself in someone else's shoes, right? I don't know, to maybe get a better understanding of things. What are they talking about? If you win some nondescript coin, man, and you winning, good for you. You don't need my energy, bro. I'm broke. What you want from me, huh? It just bothers you. It just so bothers you that folks who just want to stick to what they've been sticking to and not buying into your coins, your grifts, your beliefs, your ideology, your energy is problematic for you. That's all this is about, man. That's all it's about. All it's about. Oh man, you know what I discovered? You know what I discovered? I discovered that when everybody was saying, "Where's the ETH?" Well, I know where the ETH went. Yeah. What else? Well, the flush address. The flush, right? When it was flushing, bidet, the toilet that he had to install for, what I'm saying, that summer 2 years ago, the bidet, flush address, AA lobby. If you only knew. What else? How many hex clones? How many how many hex clones is these You got people who launched a hex clone, don't even talk about it no more. You talk about RH Maxi still. Bruh, get it together. Get it together. Huh? And people sweating Ethereum right now. Y'all are swinging on Ethereum's gonads. Hard body. If you making money, yeah, that's you. Good. Good for you, man. I am not a hater, man. Crypto is crypto, man. It's hard out here in these crypto streets. It's hard out here in these crypto streets, but don't act like Don't act like you could just eat your happy spending all this money on Ethereum gas fee. Don't act like you happy. Don't act like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, Ethereum. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, guy. Oh yeah, Ethereum, yo. This coin on Ethereum. Ethereum, the volume. The volume's on ETH. The volume. Volume. You need to add legume in your diet. And stop talking about some arbitrary volume. Huh? Add some vegetables and fruits. Clean out your system. You checked on your physical health and well-being. Are you okay? Excuse me, sir. Can you please tell me why you chose to launch on Solana? You know, what was the motivating factor that led you to pretty much launch on Ethereum? Well, I just want you to know that after my long, arduous you know what? Before I answer that, you have the unmitigating gall and temerity to ask me that question. Why would you ask me why I would launch on Solana? No, what I'm gonna do is deflect. Ethereum, there's the volume. That's the volume. That's where the volume is at. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Yeah, you know, Avalanche, Phantom. You know, I'm on Sui. You know about some sushi Sui? Some Sui network? Huh? Some Sui. Yeah. We're gonna launch on Sui. Nobody cares. Do you? You bored? You know, you can't keep still. You struggle with attention deficit. Shout out to you. But nobody cares. Look, man, do you? Hey. We saw somebody come through and Richard was like, oh, brag. He told the guy, brag. In the online conference, where was it, 2 years ago? He said, hey, man, brag about your accomplishments, brag. But first of all, while he was saying brag, he asked the guy, do I look like a scammer? The guy said, yes, Richard, you do look like a scammer. Oh, slap in the face, black. And the same person, what has he done in the last 2 years? 21st brick in the Furu building. What has he done? And has been extremely critical about Richard. And this is somebody Richard gave props to live on the internet. But y'all crying because he said what he said about builders. Look at your grill. Go fix your grill. Go fix your jibs first, right? Fix your mind, bruh. Piece it together. Put it together. You know, you don't think it's embarrassing? You give somebody a cosign, right? I don't know where. Listen, man. A lot of y'all, I don't know what this is. This is monkey work. You teach a monkey how to do certain things, and it just does it. Bless all the primates in the world. Bless their hearts for being primates and teaching us a better way. Listen, man. You give somebody a cosign, and then that monkey motherfucker does some other shit to embarrass you, I will never co-sign anybody ever again. That's basic. That's common sense. That's common sense. But leave it to these nondescript people in the community. Want to be? Oh, I'm a builder today. I'm a builder. I could be a builder in 2 clicks. I'm a builder. Yeah, let's build. We're building on the building. We're building and developing. I'm gonna building and developing because I'm a builder. Like, nobody cares. You're doing this shit for notoriety, for your own self-aggrandizement. Are you helping people get rich? You can't even put that as your clause because you scared. You scared. You can't even say, listen, I'm about to launch This shit gonna make you rich. You can't even say that because it's not financial advice. Whenever you hear them say this, you know what I'm saying? They're afraid to get sued. They can't make forward-moving price statements. They just can't do it. But then they'll tell you they have the secret sauce. They will talk magical terms, magical talk. It's already hard. It was already difficult. And many people, they don't come to terms with this because you had to deal with it with the no expectation talk. That was difficult as fuck for me. But I accepted it because no one forced me to do anything. But these people now, they're going to talk shit at Richard, about him, everything, right? In public. And then tell you, oh, not financial advice. Oh, no. You can't be on some don't put it. Why are you putting a disclaimer? Why are you acting scared? If you're so confident in what you're doing, oh, my thing is noble. What I do, I'm doing this for my friends and loved ones because I was so displeased with cryptocurrency and I feel let down and I felt like I needed to do the best crypto. I needed to contribute something to make crypto a better place. Really? You know how many people join the line? You know how many people try to do this before you and have been doing it? Join the line. You doing this shit is an ego trip for a lot of people, man. It's not about helping people get rich. It's about inflating their ego. Oh, this is fair principles, fair principles and first principles and fair principles and fair launch, principle launch, fair principles first. First principles, fair launch, fair, and life isn't fair. What fair are you talking about? What, these people, you see what I'm saying? They're going to talk this fair shit to y'all. They're going to talk fair. Life isn't even fair. Life is, and you're dealing with money here. And people talking some fair. Listen here, bro. Listen here, bro. You know how life is not fair? Life is so unfair that billions of people right now do not and cannot understand anything we're talking about right here with respect to DeFi. That's how unfair life is. So you can never tell me anything about a fair anything in crypto. Oh yeah, because I created 100% of the coins I created. I just I just gave it away to the community, to the community. I gave 100% of my coins to the community. Yes, I did. You can't prove me wrong. Fair. It's fair. What community? What community? What community? Oh, how many people here? What, 100,000? I say 500,000. Let's say 500,000. There's billions of people on the planet, man. How's it fair to them? They got nothing. They're getting nothing. Shut up. But see, this is the rules. But then we'll tell you some RH Maxis are toxic. A motherfucker will flash their nipples through a pulse chain bathing suit. And when you call that out, the person's so insecure, so threatened by the truth, they're going to block me. Don't get scammed, man. Who cares? Huh? Somebody will perform and act and talk and speak in blackface. Blackface. And y'all adore these people, threw millions at these people. What have their projects done to help anybody, not even anybody, the entire chain make millionaires? Who became millionaires off of these sacrifice projects, man? Who? We still waiting for Pulse Chain to prove its salt. We still waiting for Pulse X to prove its salt. Who else that came behind them helped produce any millionaires, bro? Who? What project? And then RH Maxis are toxic for calling these things out, because then you had talking heads that were on the take. On the take. brainwashing the people, programming everyone who was listening. Oh, you gotta like me, please like me, like, share, and subscribe. You know, my socials, this, that, and that, this. You know, follow me, follow me. Yeah, yeah. Did it make you rich? You enrich them. Enrich them. And why would you live with some type of mental stranglehold by waiting for somebody you call Sack Daddy to pump the market? What type of mental warfare is that you have to undergo? What quality of life is that? The minute you gave that bread away, you can't even think about it anymore. Let it go, cut it off. You hold on to it, you're going to live a strange existence because you're going to live in agony, wishing and hoping that this person that everybody, you know, claims owns the OA, got the biggest bag of ICOs. No, not EOS got the biggest bag, but got billions for this blockchain index. You waiting for him to pump this thing and then keep on waiting because you know how he is. I don't work for you. You want to see something done, you do it. The more you waiting is the more you're gonna wait. The more you asking him, when, Sack Daddy, this and that. You think he moves for anybody? The more you ask is the more you wait. It's just it hasn't worked for no. It hasn't worked. It's been 3 years since the all-time high for Hex. Granted, 22 out of those months, the last 3 years, 22 of those months, we're waiting, sacrifice, waiting for the L1 to launch with the DEX. Now we're a year and a half post-launch, and here we are. Things are kind of like at a screeching halt. In quotes, air quotes, screeching halt. Everybody criticizing because, he bought the local top for ETH. He got the ETH bag and this bag and everybody pocket watch, this, that. How healthy is that, yo? How healthy is that? Imagine me telling my wife, yo, babe, you know, sacrifice, yeah, man, I'm just waiting for Richie Rich to do his Thug Thizzle and pump the bizzle. You know, the bags are, yeah, I'm just waiting for. I'm a grown man waiting for another man to pump my. What? That don't even sound right. That sound crazy in these streets. I gotta let it go. Let it go. But I'm not gonna be negative, sour puss. Nobody asked me to be here. I came here my own volition. Y'all quick with these disclaimers, right? Not financial advice. You damn right it wasn't financial. I chose to be here on my own. Nobody forced me. When I'm seeing people flashing their shoulders and mammary glands and doing weird stuff on the timeline and blockchain activity and this and that and that and this, yeah, I'm gonna speak on it. I'm gonna speak on it. Because y'all crazy in these streets. Shout out to the chat. Y'all crazy in these streets, man. You weren't here years. You weren't here for mad years. It don't take long to be a talking parrot. Right, Richard, Liquid Loans, Power City, Buck Fame, Fiat, Yeah, it don't take long to train a parrot how to say these things, man. Sacrifice. What we doing? Come on, bro. They followed his lead. They followed Richard's lead. They saw a lick. Criminal shit. Petty thief, criminal. Except this is grand level. This is not petty because this is millions of dollars out thrown. We gotta be for real. They got millions. They're so sort of like prepubescent in their style too. They were great with the jibs. They had the great jibs. The mouthpiece was crazy. Pause, no diddy. The mouthpiece, whatever that was coming out of their mouth, was so sweet to the ears of these plebs that gave them millions. Millions. When you throw a project, you finally launch the project after Pulse Chain, and your liquidity game was suspect. You got millions. And your liquidity game was not even 10K? That's crazy. And then, you wonder why folks are just going to be like, huh, what's this? What are y'all doing? Moving monies around. People watching. People watching. You don't know who's listening. Folks been watching. They're going to continue to watch. You don't know who's what. You've seen it. The exposés. You've seen it. Snapshot, Twitter, post, blog. You've seen it. Their reputation is garbage, y'all. They got a dark cloud hovering over a group of them. A dark cloud. You think RH wants to be associated with that? He attracts riffraff. He want to cut himself off from that. That's why I unfollowed. I'm just speculating. I don't know RH. He was like fly tape, attracting flies and all types of bugs. These motherfuckers saw the light. He was like, and all he did was attract some disgusting ass moths. That's what he did. And it's embarrassing. And how could grown adults, like, let me tell you, people that retired, so-called retired from Hex, grown adults, word from the street was in a few months ago, when the court date was supposed to be on the 24th, people were asking, like, how should they show up? What should their appearance? It's court. It's court. How you think you're supposed to show up? My goodness, bruh. Yo, you got millions and you retired, did all this stuff, retired this, that, big bag. Bang, bang. Makes sense. Quick maths. You allowed Hex to give you all this quick maths. And you're asking how you should dress to go to court? You can't be effing serious. You ever watch Law and Order? Like, or any law show, legal, the television shows, man. Judge Joe Brown, Judy Mathis, Judge Judy. How do people dress? How are they dressed in court? Huh? Regular schmegular. The mindset of these individuals, man. That's why you have to follow what your mind and heart in a balanced way tells you to do. Do not listen to me and make your financial life decisions on my words or anyone's words, especially somebody who's nondescript. Like, you do the research, you do the data, you make the decision ultimately. That's why I say don't listen to anybody, because no one's void, no one out here is infallible. That shit crazy, man. People crazy, bro. It's too much money on the line to be fumbling the bag. It's too much money on the line. But y'all don't believe it. A lot of people think it's a wash. It's a wash, right? How, Sway? How's it a wash? RH birthed a lot of y'all. And y'all meaning a lot of developers, a lot of builders. Birthed them. Here we go. These people don't know how to leave Crypto Wonder alone. Hold on one second, folks.